Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, March 16th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. Hello, and our energy mantra for today is, it is my responsibility to honor my flow. And wow. So the very first thing I want to say in this astro energy and in the world is that when things are in chaos, there is divine creativity afoot. And when things are in chaos, we all have the ability to affect change by our behavior, by our actions, by our vibrations. So be very aware of that. Whether your life is completely unchanged by what's going on, or if you are highly affected, just keep that in mind. And our work with Pisces is to honor our intuition, to honor that soul flow energy. We want to remember with all of this Capricorn, we're building something new. And so be aware of that. Be aware of how much you can affect change. Even if it feels inconsequential, I promise you that it's not. And please remember too, we cannot control other people, that they're going to do what they're going to do. But again, by you honoring yourself, don't disregard how powerful that is and how that can show others who have not gotten to that level of consciousness, how that they can do that as well and create a better society. Okay, so that being said, we have Mercury, oh, there's my hands, talking with my hands even off camera. Mercury moving back into Pisces. This shift will happen 12:42 a.m. So again, Mercury at 0 degrees still holds a lot of wonk factor, which I am dealing with currently with my computer, which I can't take to Apple because it's closed. So if you're dealing with a wonk factor, it's going to shift. Somebody asked me how much longer the shadow period's going to be. About 2 more weeks of shadow period. So I have written here, shadow period ends around 3:29, right around, maybe a little bit before. So just be aware, we're still going to be rolling over these lessons. Mercury in Pisces, leaving our consciousness open for higher guidance. But being very aware that we could be being fed illusions. We are being called, through the cards, through this, to be very conscientious of what we're taking in, what we're hearing, how we're applying it in our world. And I think that there's things that you can do that will benefit everybody, whether you believe all the stories that are going on or whether you don't, you know? And I think, again, it can be really hard to discern the truth. Because I think there's many truths in all of the stories. So just be very aware of that. And again, what is your highest guidance? Are you listening to that? Look at these cards together. Honoring that is going to cause you some major breakthroughs, and it will benefit the world. So, honor, yes? Excuse me. Okay, so, besides Mercury moving back into Pisces, which again, technology things with the 0 degree wonk energy and marching through the fog, going through the unknown, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. All right, we then have the sun squaring the moon. So we have moon finishing up in Sagittarius. Again, this goes into like, what's the truth? This moon in Sagittarius is like, I'm so desperate to know what the truth is so I can know what to do. The truth is you don't need to know what the truth is so that you can know what to do. The guidance is there regardless of whether you know the truth or not. Speaking as Sagittarius. So just be aware of that. What is your guidance and can you be responsible to it? I also have, by the way, the projections card in reverse. Do not take on other people's projections about this. This is about you. And I would say be very wary about the energetic fear projections and vibrations that are out there. This is the time to shield yourself, to meditate, to recenter, refocus, connect to your heart, because that's going to be part of what guides you through with less turbulence. So then we have the moon moving into Capricorn. Moon moving into Capricorn, making several connections. This is going to raise the shoulds. We definitely may feel the impact of society, what everybody's going through. I mean, all of these schools closing, there's so much shift going on. Again, you may get the projections, you may get some shoulds from outside of yourself, but what is your truth? How do you recenter in that? What is your personal responsibility? What is your purpose in this? How are you building something new? Now, one of the things that's very important in all of this is Jupiter. Jupiter, we have at 22 degrees, that master level degree. What are you building right now? In regards to these structures that are crumbling and being rebuilt, how are you showing up in your world? Be very aware of this. Mars is approaching this Jupiter, so you may have this this feeling, this call to action energy, but again, you want to be centered in yourself so that you're not acting on somebody else's projections and just rebuilding more of the same, because we don't want more of the same. This is a major time of change. So, moon into Capricorn. Moon will connect with Mercury, newly in Pisces. Again, honoring your intuition, honoring your personal guidance with showing you how you are being called to show up. And then moon connecting to Uranus. Things are changing. There's a part of you, that Capricorn, the Cancer Capricorn, there can be this part that's like, well, it's been working like this for so long, why don't we just keep it the same? And so Uranus is like, no, it actually hasn't been working. It hasn't been working for a really long time. When it's working, we can get everybody to like a healthy state. So again, just be very aware of that. It may be triggering. It may shake you a little. You may feel shook. It's okay. It's part of the process. Uranus likes to shake us out of complacency, and we all need a little bit of that. Anything else that I saw in there that I wanted to mention? Yeah, Lilith. Lilith is still hanging out with Neptune. So you really are being called to go your own way. I want to show you this final card. I have the Innocence card, which is the Sun card, and I have it in reverse. And my feeling is, as the Sun card, this is a card of success, beautiful, wonderful things. We're not there yet. Here is where we're at, making breakthroughs by honoring our personal conscientiousness. So there are breakthroughs, and these breakthroughs, they do affect change. They do affect the world. But beware of the projections. Okay, so I think that's it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. I will be showing up and working through all of this. I will also try to show up more just to support everybody and, try to keep us in alignment with, the guidance. So, the better it gets, the better it gets. Keep remembering that. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do have the power. Namaste.